Good morning. A little music for your listening pleasure. A little brew. I don't got my Awa H2O because I left it in there and I'm not going to get it because I don't think I'm going to be here too long. I got things to do. I'm going to try, but I'm going to get through this real quick because I got an appointment I need to get to. Even though it's over an hour away, it's still I got other things to do before I get on up out of the chair. So let me cut my little music. So glad to see y'all. So glad y'all came. I only got one news story to talk about before I get into this interview with Quanti on yesterday. Quanti on yesterday. Okay. We just had our coffee together. So let me put myself down. That's my routine. I don't feel right if I don't come have a sip. Even if I'm planning on staying in 5 or 10 minutes, you know what I'm saying? I got to have that sip. Okay, good morning, Paulette Waters, Jay Parrish, Lady Naked. Welcome, everybody. Newbieology, Ray Black, Liz Dabergo. So, first, I'm going to get to this story, then we're going to talk about the interview, or maybe I should do the interview. Let me see. I'll just do it like that. Everybody was at Quanti's yesterday, because we had been waiting on this interview for how many days? We couldn't wait for Tuesday to come. Now, some said they didn't get something out of it. Some said that they did. I think I'm one of the ones that didn't get as much, I guess. But so this morning as I was out strolling, hey Shirley, and Quanti did two more videos. Must have been late last night or early morning. And baby, she over there going off on Dory. She said Dory over there crying because Dory's saying that's not true. And the way Quanti was saying she blamed it on alcohol, but Quanti said she ain't have no drink and she was sober, misunderstood was sober, but she said Dory's over there blaming something on alcohol. I don't know if she meant Dory drinking alcohol or her alcohol. She told Dory, you just got busted and that's just all to it. Now, like I said, I really still didn't quite understand everything. And so that's why I went surfing for her this morning, because I wanted, to hear, was she going to clarify some things? And I guess she did. Good morning, Face, y'all. Good morning, Miss Medivh and Miss Queenie. So I wish she was around now, but that's okay. Not Dury, Quantity. But she said Mona's very upset about it. Now, why is Mona upset? She even threw a little shade in Mona. She said Freddie Krueger daughter is over there mad, and Dury over there crying. She said she was gonna drop her link for nobody but Pete. Now I'm going on what Quantity was saying, okay? Because I didn't watch Dury, and I not really usually don't go over there and watch her, but she said Dury over there need to stay over there in that grass and keep grazing. But she's adamant about believing whatever Misunderstood told her. She really believed that Misunderstood and Dury was behind the scenes, and they got a lot to do with what's going on with these people channels around here. I don't know what to say about that. Good morning, Willie Rosado. I'm over here trying to talk and look at the thing. Good morning, L7. So she said Dury over there playing victim. And she said that's a sign of guiltiness of what she's doing with all that crying over there singing James Brown. Please, 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 baby, please don't go. Y'all remember James Brown? Some of y'all, wasn't around when the song was made, but you know how old school music constantly played. But anyway, she over there said Dory over there begging and kissing Pizarro's butt and feeling guilty and blaming everybody else because she got busted. I don't know what to say about it. I don't know if she in this group or not over there, but they say she moved funny. I tend to believe since she turned against everybody and went with a new group that was for her, could be, allegedly, I don't know, because every time something happened like that, Dury name always tend to come up in there, and Mona's always there to have her back and protect it. But then it's kind of confusing because when they on Pizarro's channel, Mona be like she's shading her or something like that, and Dury be hyping up the relationship that they have, but Mona don't be saying that it's all like that. So that's why I say it was confusing. But she be on a panel all the time for what I hear, and it's like she takes up for her. So I'm starting to believe that the way they be acting on Pizarro's panel is all the front. It's fake for numbers. Because see, that's how Dury's building her numbers off Miss Pizarro, like Trish. You know how Miss Pizarro really nice. She want everybody to make it. She go for the underdog and she let them hang up there, to build their channel. But I ain't mad at them. They got to build it up some damn way because they don't got no personalities. The personalities all messed up. Don't nobody be want to go over there and look. Okay? So I guess that's just what it is. But my question to y'all is, did anybody get anything out of it? And I'm going to drop my link early just since I know I ain't going to be here the whole time. Did anybody else get anything out of it? Now let me move on. I also watched a little bit of Jay Wilson this morning. He ain't talking about nothing. He was trying to make it fun of Dubby, talking about somebody said she get furniture off the streets or something like that. And he started telling, I go to the model homes and shop. No, you don't, Jay Wilson. Like you said this morning, I'm a bit shady. Yes, I am. The model homes, when people are seeking to buy a home and they go look at the home, they usually have it furnished. They rent that furniture, from towards the model home. So what do? Go to rent to own? Because I already know a couple of years ago, I said when I first saw your furniture that it looked like the hotel furniture that they always auction off in Las Vegas. Been that I lived there for years, the frequent auctions and stuff, especially a little round table you got against the wall, that look like it's a half moon. That's truly a hotel piece. And it's not that it's a big deal, but it's just that you always talking about somebody else's furniture and how they live. And that lady don't go get no furniture off no damn streets. So you talking about you go to the model home auctions. They don't buy that furniture to put in there. They rent that furniture to fix up them homes. So people can get an idea how to furnish their home when they purchase it. And sometimes they buy it and leave the furniture there. They sell it as a furnished home, especially people that's selling it. They sell private people that's selling it. They'll leave their stuff in there. Or if they sell a home, ain't nothing in there, they'll go get some rent to own stuff and put it in there. So you got your stuff in rent to own. I just thought I'd throw it out there. You throw a little shade, people gonna throw shade back to you. Now I ain't got a dog in the fight, but I'm just going by what you said, that you go to the model home. And if you do, but then that's some more hotel furniture. See, I buy my furniture from furniture store. It looked like regular home furniture. Okay, it don't look like no hotel. But I understand why you did that, because you got an Airbnb and you needed to fix it up like that. Ain't no shade, Jay. I'm just really commenting on what you said, but I do appreciate the part when you said you really do like me. It just be that way. That's what we do. We throw shade at each other. That's true. That's true, because I ain't got nothing against you either. Now let's move on. See, I'm telling y'all everything in a nutshell. I did watch Deanna the other day, but I didn't mention it. But he was also mentioning too about D. Ramsey had to downsize to apartment. Well, that's okay if she needs to downsize to apartment. Her children grown. But he seems to think there's a financial problem. But Deanna was saying with some little bit of financial problems going on there too. She had financial difficulties. But isn't she an accountant or something, or she works somewhere, a car lot? She's doing something. And you mean to tell me, D. Ramsey, you couldn't keep yourself up? So he was discussing that. And I guess he was piggybacking off what Deanna was saying, because I did hear her saying that the other day. And we don't really hear D. Ramsey too much. She don't really be on here a lot, but she came on here, from what I understand, to tell her business about she downsizing. And she didn't really have to tell nobody that. Just move. We ain't had to know that you moving, D. Ramsey. I ain't mad at you. I'm talking about what the streets talking about, girl. How Bonnie used to say it. I'm just talking about what I'm talking about, girl. Freddie Nightmare on U Street. Good morning, Freddie. You do got some creepy music. I went over there to see that same day, because I never paid attention to music because I'm always getting there late and the music don't be there or catching your replays. So when I watched that replay, I got from the very beginning. I understand what they're saying about their music. You got some hell of some music going on over there. So that's what's going on. The main thing that's kind of been going on in the streets, and it's not nothing really, really, really big. You know what I'm saying? So let me get this Kansas City thing. And I'm going to drop my link early because y'all hear me kind of get this stuff on out here. Hey, Onsite. How wait a minute. Her whole husband is a truck driver. She should own a house. She should. But is the husband still there? Evidently, something is going on for her to have to downsize. I get what you're saying, whether kids growing out the house or what. I guess they are, I'm just assuming. But I get what you're saying. And then long as she's been in her house all this time, I don't know why she got to downsize. But you're right about that. Because then truck drivers be making money. And evidently he don't be at home a lot. I wonder did she drink it up? Because they say she's another one of them old alkies. I don't know. I'm just going by what the streets been saying for the last 3 years. She's one of them old alkies too as well. So anyway, he over there making a front apartment. A lot of people these days live in apartments, then they live in houses these days. And you can get renters insurance. You used to couldn't, only can get home buyers insurance. If you're buying a home, you can do everything in an apartment like you do in a house. Only difference is they got maintenance. You ain't got to go out there and keep up the grass, do the maintenance, fix stuff around the house. You just call somebody. And that's the way it is these days. It's not like back in the day. Okay? It ain't like back in the day. Good morning, Still Shady. Angela Heard, Mary Williams. Does that have something wrong if you want to? No, that's what I'm saying, Mary. He was saying, oh, she downsized into apartment. He's the one making it out a big deal. But the big deal is, though, I wonder why. I'm being nosy since she put it out there. Why she got to come tell us what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Something ain't right in the buttermilk. What make you all of a sudden got to sell your home? And if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if Deanna said something about a car or something too. I don't know, but I know Deanna was talking about that. And I didn't mention it the other day. So much was going on. I was talking about something else, but then it re-entered my mind this morning when I was surfing Jay Wilson. And Jay Wilson, I like you too. I heard you say you really like me. I like you too. But we're gonna always throw our shade. Okay, we're gonna always throw our shade. She been in, ain't nothing wrong with it. But she been in her house. That's what I'm saying. So I would like to know. I wish she come tell us the rest though, Inside April, because it is interesting with somebody in the house for years and all of a sudden they got to run it downsize. Do you think she giving too much of her money away over there to Trout Mouth? To help with these events that keep going on. Something going on, y'all. Something ain't right in their buttermilk. Something ain't right. Now, y'all, I want to do this story real fast and then I'm gonna drop my little thing. We're going to take it from there. I might make it to my hour. I may not. Yes, indeed. So let me get to where I'm going. Because this just right here ain't right. This just ain't right. Y'all, a Kansas City police shot a black woman who said she was pregnant. In the 16 hours ago, the police officers in Kansas City, Missouri repeatedly shot a woman in a store parking lot, even after she told them that she was pregnant and they wanted her to get down on the ground. And she tried to tell them she couldn't get on the ground because she was pregnant. And they say, the bystanders say she did have her hands up in the air. So they just shot her down like that. And then to make matters worse, when they got her in custody after she was shot down like a dog, 5 shots, they put their handcuffs on her. After she telling them, and the witness who spoke with the Kansas City Star said the woman, 26-year-old Leona Hale, had her hands up moments before the officers fired their weapons. Now, old trigger-happy police shot at a pregnant woman, and her hands was up. Y'all, what y'all think about that? Anyway, Hale had been sitting in the car outside a Family Dollar store when the officers ordered her to get out. According to the witness, a mother named Shidanja, who had gone to the store with her children to get gas and ice cream. The officers suspected that Hale and a man inside the vehicle must have been involved in a carjacking in the neighboring city, according to Missouri State Highway. See, they didn't know for sure if that woman and the man she's with was a part of that carjacking. I guess, you know, she fit whatever they was looking for. But of course, you know, I guess we all look alike as couples. But anyway, the man exited the vehicle, and then he ran and he jumped the fence. And some of the officers chased him, according to Janja. She watched Hale, who was black, step out of the car with her hands raised in the air, the witness. And when officers ordered Hale to get on the ground, Hale told them she couldn't because she's pregnant. And I guess they think she was resisting arrest, but I don't understand why they start shooting at her. And Hale added that there was a gun in the car. She did say it was a gun in the car. And they felt like she began inching towards the officers to a gun, but I don't think so. And if that's the case, why would you shoot that pregnant woman 5 times and then when she on the ground, you want to handcuff her? I don't get that. So she tried to run 3 steps away from the officer who responded by shooting her 5 times because she couldn't get on that ground. She's trying to, you know, get 3 steps away from her. And they just started, she didn't even have a weapon in her hand, y'all. So rather she tried to run 3 steps away from them, whatever she's talking about, she can get on the ground. That wasn't cause to start shooting that woman. Okay? Then they say the highway patrol, you know, did a medical examination to see exactly, you know, how many times she shot. But I don't get that. And they would need to be conducted to determine how many times. Y'all know how many times y'all saying y'all shot her 5 times. That woman didn't do nothing. She didn't have no gun in her hand. Y'all, that's why it's just terrible. Even on here on the YouTube, people be playing. You calling the police on somebody, send them to somebody's house, I hear them other folks saying SWAT teams. What if they just draw down and just start shooting like they've done in the past to people? Oh, Lord, that's just something I wanted to talk about this morning. Well, anyway, it's in a lot of news outlets, and pretty black women too. And they showing the picture of the Black Enterprise of her laying on the ground and the officer over her, you know, like he really got to hold her down, like she really gonna get up and run. And she's shot, pregnant, already said she can't get on the ground, and handcuffed down there on the ground. And then this news story, the Black Enterprise is saying that the Kansas City cops shot an unarmed pregnant black woman. And they only keep saying suspected in a carjacking. Suspected. Anyway, she's in stable condition. I think they think the baby's going to be okay. I hope so. And I think it's too soon to tell. We don't know how that affect that baby when the baby get born. We don't know if the baby going to suffer some loss of blood too, going to have Down syndrome, whatever. We just don't know what's going on with that. But I just had to talk about that, though. Y'all, it just really touched me. You know, when I heard that, I said, wow, I could just imagine if it wasn't my people. That's beyond sad. As much as we fear our sons, they do it. Exactly. No matter she's saying I'm pregnant, I can't get on the ground. No, they say that she's doing okay right now. She's not dead. But we don't know if it affected the baby. I've been, when I read it the other day, I researched it again this morning, and I'm trying to see how the baby's doing. But so far so good. They said she's stable. So this was in Kansas City, Missouri. And, and I don't know if any of y'all heard about it or not, but it's in a lot of news outlets. But she was seriously injured, but she's pulling through. And in every title, everybody is stressing the point that shot an unarmed Black pregnant woman. That's what it is. And let me look at the gadget and see if anybody came in. I hope she do, Stacy. I hope she just sue the plumb hell out of them. Because it might not even have been them. All they know is they're looking for a Black couple who just did and how they gonna do a carjacking there? And she already sitting outside the store in their car. They say the one was sitting outside the store with both of them in the car. But yet she did a carjacking. That, how did that happen like that? That's what they clearly say, that she was sitting outside in the car in front of the dollar store. But yet they carjacked? No, something wrong with that picture. They were just trigger happy that day and felt like they want to shoot a ninja, no matter a man or woman, but the man took off running. So they didn't say if the car that they were sitting in was the car that was hijacked, though. I think they would have said that. Wow. This is the first time I'm hearing that. Yeah, Ray Black. Now I'm going to see if I can put one of these news stories in the thing. The Daily Mail. I'm going to share the Daily Mail one. Let's see. Okay, right here. And then go back over here. If I can't get in there, just Google the Black woman getting shot like that on the ground. Make sure that thing just getting shot like that on the ground. Let's see. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute, y'all. Yeah, here it is. Okay, it should be in the chat. Hey, Faith, you know what? I done had a blackout or something, girl. I don't had a senior moment. Let me see. I did drop my StreamYard. Okay. Y'all, but anyway, that goes the story right there, y'all. Right there. If y'all interested, it wasn't said because it wasn't a restricted call. Y'all know I ain't gonna answer y'all. Okay. There we go. It wasn't said because it, okay, I don't know what that is. There was no excuse for that. No, it wasn't no excuse. Y'all, I really, truly, maybe I was running my mouth and not thinking at the time when I dropped my link, because Faith just dropped my link again. There's something. They done it again. Y'all stop restricting me. Shit, now. It say check now. See something here. The number is hidden. Somebody calling me on the hidden number. Oh, y'all. I had to go ahead and, okay. Well, let me rephrase this. I feel this awful. However, in today's climate, I am not too surprised. It was extreme, and I hope the police are reprimanded for their opinion. Yes, definitely, because we don't know, how did it harm the baby inside? Did the baby lose blood? We don't know what went on with that. Then let anybody be cops. If you're afraid of an unarmed pregnant woman, you can't change. Oh, yeah, they be trigger happy. They be scared. Thank you, Faith. There was no excuse, yeah. Okay, I remember that show Cops back in the day. They would run and chase people, arrested them to the ground if needed. The police nowadays go straight for the, exactly. But didn't I tell y'all that ain't nothing changed since the sheep days? Ain't nothing changed since 30 years ago when the skinheads was really heavy in Sacramento. really heavy. Nowadays, the only difference is they don't wear the sheets, they wear uniforms. The police within the police have little groups. Some police, not all police, but those, to me, those are the new ones, and they keep it undercover. You know what I'm saying? It's just done different to where back in the day, they were straight out with it. Show their racism, come right out and call you names and do this, that. Nowadays, it's worse because they hide it. And they hide it in their little groups. They have the bad cops within the cops. And then they got the good ones, that they keep that from. So that's just my opinion. Y'all press make me sick. Thank you, everybody. Anybody want to get a girl donation? Yanko, everything right there. Good morning, watching from Cloud9. And that's about all I got this morning. And I dropped my link. I said everything in a nutshell. But Kwani, if y'all didn't catch her last 2 videos, y'all need to go over there. It's kind of funny though, but Kwani always funny. But if you really listen to Kwani, sometimes she talking, because sometimes we might think she ran the raving, but no, she be speaking some truth up in there. It's just sometimes it be her delivery. But honey, she over there going in on Dury. Now, like I said, I didn't watch Dury, but like I said, I'm just assuming, judging by what Kwani was saying, that Dury did a live and Miss Pizarro was over there. Now, I'm not going to quite Kwani stuff, though. I'm not going to do no reaction to it because Kwani want $25. I ain't got to give y'all. See how she did. Tracy. Kwani want to get paid, girl. So y'all got to go watch for yourself. Y'all going to get a kick out of it. The first one was 58 minutes, and the second one was 25 or 28. But let me see something here. Okay, let me see. Oh, y'all, this is what I want to say, too, that, what's her name? Miss Minnie? No, Miss Minnie's the one that passed. Little lady, she's doing okay. She's doing okay, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't think of her name. We all know her, but sometimes you be talking to Russian and you can't get the name. We know her name. There's no training, nor social. Wow, Trey Songz even talking about this too. Missouri alleged pregnant woman shot by cops after suspected. You can't suspect and then just start dragging your weapons on out of there. Oh, I was looking for somebody, y'all. See, my mind just stopped looking. I want to see something. Yeah, I don't watch that lady, but I want to see something here real quick. Okay. Okay. Okay, I wanted to see where's their live indeed. Whatever Kwani was talking about. Wow. Somebody sent her a text message saying, Dury, quit scamming, you dirty whore. Everybody is bad at Dury. Dury people do believe misunderstood. And the lady misunderstood, says she's clean and everything, but misunderstood. One thing Dury was right about. If you still in your sobriety, they say anything can trigger you to have a drink, pick up a drug or whatever. If this YouTube over here upsetting you right now, you don't need none of that in your life. Yeah, Miss Juicy. It was I know Miss Juicy did watch the whole Little Women, and you know how sometimes you just the name be on the tip of your tongue, and that's how they went. Yeah, they say she's doing pretty good. I wanted to say that. Yeah, Miss Juicy. She even did a quick little live. Let everybody know she okay, but she got another side to her life. You know what I'm saying? She mentioned her name. She said, that's who I am, and I'm doing okay. So that's what I wanted to let y'all know too. For those of y'all that was interested and then follow up, up on it. So back to what I was saying, Dury. Misunderstood, and I don't know you that well. I just start watching you. Well, not really, your lives, but over there, I think Miss Pizarro's or somewhere. You don't need to be on here letting this YouTube upset you. It affects your real life. You don't need nothing negative right now. That's why I say sometimes, y'all, you got to listen, really listen to Kwani. Let me take a sip because I feel a little drainage, y'all. Hold on one second. Girl, your allergies be kicking my natural BTT buttocks. You know what I'm saying? Buttocks. Let me put some of this on my nose. Where's my Where's my Florinaise? It be kicking my buttocks. That's why I be sounding like I got a cold. Yeah, it affects my voice. A lot of people making fun of my voice. Oh, it's just so shaky. Oh yeah, it's always been deep, but these allergies be draining y'all. Oh my God, be kicking my butt. And then I want to slow up on talking sometimes because I don't want to get to the point where I'm really high like that time. Face know what I'm talking about. How I just take your voice. I'm really careful with that. I'm gonna get up here and drink me some pineapple and cucumber little concoction. Misunderstood said this morning she's going to take a drug test. She gonna take a drug test for who? She not doing no drugs. Not unless she got somewhere she got to keep checking into. Not unless, you know, there's something going on with the courts. And I don't know if she got children or not, but she got to keep proving that she's still clean, you know, and get random tests or something like that. But other than that, for who? I know she ain't trying to take for YouTube. Exactly, Ms. Black, for someone who's allegedly struggling with sobriety, why is she messing around? And that's what I don't understand, because people be getting upset. Good morning, ODS. I wouldn't be on here, but I'm, you know, But I'm saying that because judging by how Kwani was talking, you know, this stuff upsets this lady. You know, I just wouldn't be here. About to have lunch with my daughter at her school. I catch the replay, great live, and have a great, you too, Miss Queenie, have a great day, baby. I'm gonna be busy today too. I'm gonna have to be on the road catching stuff today, y'all. Good morning, Jill's Carpers on. She ain't got to prove a damn misunderstood, baby. I don't understand why you feel like you got to come on and prove to these strangers that you clean. If you clean, you clean. You ain't got, see, that's what I'm saying. It's affecting your life. Now you feel like you got to come on here and prove this to somebody. Wow. It's affecting your life. You ain't got to do that. I don't know body words because I know she's been around long enough to know how these people act. I wouldn't prove nothing to nobody on here. I wouldn't even be on here like D. Ramsey telling all my business about my home and stuff. You know, and we're gonna talk about it. You see Pastor Juicy already over there talking about she got a downsized apartment. It's like something wrong with living in an apartment. People gonna talk. Anytime something come up in the B set, we all gonna grab it. I heard that ODS. He wouldn't even take a seat night to prove anything to nobody on here. You ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. If you hear about my live and me saying this, I want you to know, misunderstood. I'm really sincere about this. Don't come on here and prove nothing to nobody. You don't need these people. And if you got some true friendships on here, YouTube ships, you ain't even got to prove it to them either. I don't know if you got children or not. You know that if it's court ordered for you to keep up with it. That also, besides trying to prove something over here to the beef sector, how Kwani said, beef sector, I don't know that. But I goddamn sure wouldn't do it. I'm telling you. No. So let me reiterate, y'all. Okay, I'm a little over my 30. ODS, I'm ordering today. What ODS got over there? Okay. See, Stacey Roberts said Jay Wilson better worry about his. Where's Voodoo? Voodoo, you here, girl? I want you to drop your link. I don't know your link. Let me see if I can find Voodoo. Now, I just found out on yesterday that Voodoo had a channel. I said, you could have been dropping your link. Y'all know I let my moms drop their link. And then sometimes some others, you know what I'm saying, for everything over here. Where is this Voodoo? Let me see if I can grab Voodoo's link. Voodoo, where you at, girl? I just thought about that. She didn't tell us she had a channel. Let me see something here. Let me see something. Anybody know her link? Yeah, okay. Oh, there it is. Lanika dropped it, y'all. Because I was just looking. Oh, okay. Now, the other people that Lady Nika shouted out, I already was, one of my sub to, but a couple of them I was already sub to. I want to know what kind of 12-step program she's in. If she has a sponsor, she needs to tell her I wonder, do she have a sponsor? Because I'm quite sure if she had a sponsor, and that's usually somebody that's been clean for some years, got some years under their belt, I think they would tell her that if they know what the B sector is and PK, I think they would tell her that's not good for you. They need to stay away from any kind of conflict, negativeness. You know, I'm quite sure. So I don't know. She's a teacher. She's at work. Okay. She's usually here. Hey, Rose Bennett. Happy birthday, Miss Stacy Robinson. But back to what I was saying, I don't. Anyway, like I said, I don't know too much about her. I don't get it. By the way, Rose, I seen your picture you sent to me. It is a beautiful picture. I'll put it on my community board. I'm glad you did, because baby, when I said how you looked that time, oh my God. But I ain't trying to make it fun of you. Voodoo, and just is Voodoo here? But we got our link now. Lady Nika just dropped it. Good morning, Rare Treasure. Y'all, so what else going on? That was the biggest thing yesterday of them talking about Kwani. You know, we waited for the interview. I had to make some tacos, y'all, and enchiladas. I made enough for last night today, and I said, okay, let me get my plate of video / grocery sit here. But like I said, I guess I don't know. I just thought it was gonna be she was gonna tell way more, because it seemed like when Kwani was asking questions, she kept saying she don't know about that, she don't want to talk about that, and Kwani was naming some major people, but she didn't. You know, I guess it wasn't nobody. Good morning, Miss Intel. Girl, I see you got your live schedule. I'm gonna be over there in a minute too, because but I'm gonna have to catch some of you on the road too. Yeah, I'm going with old Fletch to his appointment this morning, y'all. And I said, okay, let me come on, have some coffee with the folks. Have some coffee with the folks. Thank you, and thank y'all in advance, because this is work. And you know what, y'all? And when you get to a point when you start feeling like, okay, I gotta get up and go to work. Sometimes with me, I had to bag it for a day because I don't want it to be work. I still want it to be fun also. But the rate that things are going on is taking the fun out of it, y'all. Okay, it's taking the fun out of it. But I ain't talking about much, Miss Intel. I'm talking about the interview. I didn't get a lot from it, but some of y'all did. But Kwani said she got what she needed and what she wanted. Kwani said, I know a lot of y'all saying y'all ain't getting nothing, because a lot of people in the chat were saying the same thing. But I did expect more. Okay, I'm going to be off here in a minute. Miss Intel, I'm glad you're coming on too. I'm going to be off here in a minute. I'm going to start wrapping it up. So I'm pissed to reiterate what I talked about. And if you want to know what I talked about, you can run the ball back. But I was talking about this pregnant lady over yonder, over there, got shot 5 times. She told the police she couldn't get down on the ground because she's pregnant. They shot her 5 times. She got the car, the hands up. I put the link in my chat over there in Kansas City. Jay Wilson said he buy his stuff, from his furniture, from the model homes, which is a lie, because the model home, when they furnish them homes for people to buy, they'll go get that from the rent to own place, not unless he buy and rent to own, because he's trying to trade W, talking about W, go get furniture off the curbside. D. Rancy is downsizing her house, moved to apartment. He said that too, which I don't see nothing wrong with living in an apartment. And then the interview with Kwani. I'm so glad you're going live, because I'm going to get up on off here. What time is it? 8:41. Yeah, I'm going to get up here. But I told y'all before I came on, I don't think I'm going to do no hour. So you already set up, y'all? The intels are coming on, y'all. You already set up, Miss Intel? Because if you are, I'm going to go ahead and hit the music and everybody can start dropping the links, the likes. Darling, I got to change that. I need some coffee. Yeah, go get you some coffee, Dollies. Get you some coffee. Yes, it is. That's what I'm trying to tell you, ODS. And he bought, and first, when I first said 2 years ago, he didn't even tell me. But when I seen that furniture, I know by living in Las Vegas over 30 years, the hotels every so often, the big resorts every so often remodel, and they put that on auction. But then he did admit he got that. So, but I only talked about it because I felt like he was talking down on people that live in apartments. That's the only reason why I'm talking about it. That's just the reason why I'm talking about it. You know, and talking about W. I'm set up. Okay, y'all, we finna get on over there to the whatchamacallit now. I'm gonna be watching you, and then I leave home and be watching you from my car. So let's get the music playing. Let's get the diamonds dropped, you guys. I mean, the diamonds. If y'all forgot to hit the like, please hit the like on the way out. If y'all want to leave an old nasty blessing for the girl, y'all can do that too if y'all want to. 250 people in here. If all y'all want to bless the girl, y'all can. Yeah, it is what it is. If not, I still enjoy this clicking the view. I still enjoy y'all coming on every morning, spending this little bit of time with me. You know, I got to, watch some of Miss Intel before I go, because I heard she's going to speak on some of this stuff too. So I will be in them bushes. Stanky baby, don't worry about where I'm finna be at, okay? I'm letting you know. And don't come over there, because I don't want them bushes. I don't want them bushes stinking, and I can't sit there. Well, maybe I better take my bottle of blessed oil with me and start spraying in them bushes. Let's get on over there, y'all. Let's get on over there to the spaceship, y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Please come back again tomorrow. And I got my other gadget going. I'm going to your channel right now. That's nothing to do. Hi, Janae. See you tomorrow, Janae. Yes, you got it. We're going over there to the Intel. We're going to the spaceship. I'm going to be ducking and hiding with my Lysol in my hand. I'm going to have my Lysol in my hand. Oh no, please don't let the horse come over there. Oh yes, please don't say that. Oh my God, you're going to turn into a horse show. Let us stay out there and graze. Oh my God, let us stay out there and graze. I should have looked over here now. Oh my God. Let us stay out there and graze. Well, you know she's going to come though, so oh well. I'll suck it up. Toodaloo!